And using the general term formula, we're getting the same answer, 55. So we're going to clean the board and go to the next exercise to have more. Okay, so we're taking exercise 5 now. Remember, we were under exercise 4. We have taken 4 and 5. Now we're getting exercise 5. First question, determine the sum of the series 11 plus 8 plus 5 plus 2 plus dot dot minus 166. We want to get the sum of this series. As you can see, our A is equal to 11. And if we want to get the common difference, it will be 8 minus 11, or 5 minus 8, or 2 minus 5. Our common difference will be equal to negative 3. So first of all, we need to get the general term. So Tn will be equal to A plus n minus 1 times D. Our Tn here, as you can see, is a negative 166. So if we want to get our Tn using the formula here, we'll be having Tn is equal to 11 plus n minus 1 multiplied by negative 3. What are we going to get? 11. Here we're getting minus 3n plus 3, and this is going to be equal to negative 3n plus 14. Minus 3n plus 14 is our general term. So as Tn here, we know it is a negative 166 is equal to negative 3n plus 14. We want to get the position of this last term. So we'll be having 3n is going to be equal to 14 plus 166. 3n will be equal to 14 plus 166. Then we're getting 180. So our n will be 60. The last term position is 60. They want us to get the sum. The formula for the sum, Sn is equal to n over 2 a plus l. Our n is 60, our a is 11, and our l is negative 166. So replacing here, S60 will be 60 over 2, and our a 11, and our L is negative 166. Using the calculator, what are we going to get? 60 divided by 2 is 30. 30 multiplied by 11 minus 166. Then our sum is negative. S60 will be equal to negative 4,650. We have practically solved this exercise 5, number 1. We're going to clean the board and go to the second one. This is number 1. We will take number 2. Okay, so this is exercise number 2, and exercise 5 number 2. Determine the sum of the first 40 terms of the arithmetic series. 16 plus 10 plus 4 minus 2 and dot dot. As you can see, we are having an arithmetic series. A is 16 and D will be equal to 10 minus 16 is negative 6, 4 minus 10 is negative 6. So our common difference is negative 6, and N It's 40 because we're talking about 40 terms here. And here I can use this version of the formula. Sn will be equal to n over 2 times 2a plus n minus 1 times d. Our n here is 40, as 40 will be equal to 40 over 2, 2 times 16 plus 40 minus 1 multiplied by negative 6 being our common difference. So I'm just going to take the calculator here. Here we're going to have, let me write down this 20, and then it's going to be 2 times 16 is going to be 32 plus 39 times negative 6. So let's get this sum. What are we going to have here? 40 multiplied by 32 plus 39 times negative 6. Then we're getting negative 4040. That is the sum of our series. Negative 4040. So this was exercise 5 number 2. We're going to go to the next one. I'm going to clean the board so that we'll go to the next one. Okay. So here's number 3. Exercise 5.3. Determine the first 3 terms and the nth term of the sequence if Sn is equal to 31 over 2n minus 3 over 2n squared. Solution. To get the first 3 terms and after the nth term, we're going to consider our sum. Sn is equal to 31 over 2n minus 3 over 2n squared. S1 will be equal to 31 over 2 times 1 minus 3 over 2, 1 squared. Using our calculator, 31 over 2 minus 3 over 2, 1 squared. Then the answer is 14. We're going to the next one. S2 will be equal to 31 over 2 times 2 minus 3 over 2. 2 squared is equal. So we're going to use our calculator. 31 over 2 times 2 minus 3 over 2 times 2 squared, and that will give us 25. Then we're going to get S3. S3 will be 31 over 2 times 3 minus 3 over 2 and 3 squared. We're also going to use our calculator. 31 over 2 times 3 minus 3 over 2 times 3 squared. And then the answer is 33. Here is 33. So if we want to get the first three terms, we're going to use this formula. We know that S1 is equal to T1. S2 will be equal to T1 plus T2. If we continue and getting S3, S3 will be equal to T1 plus T2 plus T3. So as we know all the values of S1, S2, and S3, now we can calculate the terms. T1, we're having it already. T1 is going to be equal to S1, and that is 14. And T2, we know that S1 is equal to T1 is 14. S2 will be equal to T1 plus T2. T1 is 14 and S2 is 25. 25, 14 plus 11, then we get 25. So T2 will be equal to S2 minus S1 if we want to use the calculator. So it will be 25 minus 14. Then we get 11. So T2 is 11. T3 will be equal to S3 minus S2. So we will be having 33 minus 25. 33 minus 25, we're getting 8. As you can see here, the first three terms, T1 will be equal to 14. T2 is 11. And T3 will be 8. These are the first three terms. So now we will see how to get the nth term. I'm going to clean the board so we'll be having some space in order to get the nth term. All right, so here is our first three terms. T1 is 14, T2 11, T3 is 8. Now we're going to get the nth term of this sequence. A is equal to 11. A is equal to 14, not 11. A is equal to 14, and D will be equal to 11 minus 14 is negative 3. 8 minus 11 is negative 3. So the first term is 14, and our common difference is a negative 3. We know that Tn is equal to A plus N minus 1 times D. And then it will be our nth term. We will replace A by 14 plus N minus 1, and our common difference is negative 3. Tn will be equal to 14 minus 3n plus 3. And Tn will be equal to negative 3n plus 17. That is our nth term. We're done with exercise 5 number 3. We're going to take the last one for this session. That will be 5-4. Let me clean the board and then we're going to take the last exercise for this session. All right, so here's exercise 5 number 4. The sixth term of an arithmetic series is 32, and the sum of the first 9 terms is 234. Determine the first 3 terms and the nth term. Solution. So they are saying the sixth term is 32. This 6 is 32. And then the sum of the first 9 terms is 234. The sum of the first 9. So here we're going to have S9 is equal to 234. So they want us to determine the first three terms and the nth term. So here we're going to write, remember here we're going to have P6 is equal to A plus 5D. And we also know this formula that Sn is equal to n over 2 A plus L. We can use this. This will help us to get the first three terms and the nth term. So we're having here A plus 5D is equal to 32, and the S9 will be equal to 9 over 2 A plus L. As you can see, we know that P6 is 32 and S9 is 234. We can use these two formula in order for us to get the first three terms. And what are we going to do? We will use this other version of the formula. Remember, Sn is equal to n over 2, 2a plus n minus 1 times d. So our Sn will be equal to n over 2, 2a plus, if we consider that our n is 9, coming back to this, I'm going to write n minus 1 times d. If I come back here, S9 will be equal to 9 over 2. And if I take this, it will be 2a plus, our n is 9. 9 minus 1 is 8, and then we're going to have 8d. With this, I'm having a plus 5d is equal to 32, and the S9 is 9 over 2, 2a plus 8d. I'm going to clean the board here to have some space. And this is going to lead us to a simultaneous equation. So let's replace, because they say the sum of the first 9 terms is 234. So this will be equal to 234. So we'll be having a plus 5d equal to 32. And here I'll get the common denominator. What are we going to have? 9 times 2a. This will be 18a. And 9 times 8, then we're getting 72d. This will be equal to 234 times 3 times 2, sorry. 234 times 2, we're getting 468. 468. So let's see if we can simplify if 18 and 72 can divide into 468. This is what I'm going to find it now. 468 divided by 18. Let me get 26. 468 divided by 72. Then I get there. Yeah, let's check. 18. So let me make it simple by doing this. Here we are having 9 over 2, 2a plus 8d is equal to 234. So I'm going to multiply 234 by 2 over 9, so that this fraction will be transpose to the other side. So 234 multiplied by 2 over 9. This will give me 52. So here we're going to have 2a plus 8d is equal to 52. If you can understand what I've done here, by multiplying this left-hand side by 2 over 9, this will give us 1. And I'm going to do the same the other side. 234 multiplied by 2 over 9, then I'm getting 52. Now, I can divide this second equation by 2. So it will be 2a plus 8d is equal to 52. Divided by 2, this is what I'm getting. A plus 5d is equal to 32. And here, a plus 4d is equal to 26. Because if you divide 52 by 2, let's check, then we're getting 26. Okay? So we're having a system called simultaneous equation. We're going to solve this. What are we going to have? If I take the first one minus the second, 5d minus 4d, then I'm getting d. And at 32 minus 26, I'm getting 6. So a common difference is 6. Let's replace and get the value of a. So if I'm considering this one, a plus 5 times 6 is 30 is equal to 32. So our a will be 32 minus 30. A is equal to 2. So our first term is 2 and our common difference is 6. Now let's get the first three terms. Clean the board here to write the first three terms. Yeah. A is 2. Here is our sequence. The first term will be 2. The second one will be plus 6 is 8. And my plus 6 is 14. This is our first three terms. And lastly, we're going to get the nth term. The nth term is Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 times d. Tn will be equal to a is 2 plus n minus 1. And our common difference is 6. Tn will be equal to 2 plus 6n minus 6. And Tn will be equal to 6n minus 4. Then we are done. We have practically solved the last exercise for our session. So we are done for today. Thank you very much. Subscribe. And if you have learned something, get notified so that we'll continue the next session. Thank you. Bye.